Welcome everyone from Ise Station here in Mie Prefecture in Japan. Ise, very famous shrine, and part of my adventure of actually visiting all the prefectures of Japan. I only have 3 or 4 left. I can't remember right now. But welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. I start off at Ise Station. Let me just show you up there. Can you see that? Ise Station. And for those of you who are not aware, I'm Nathan Ninja Monkey, something loud behind me, Happy Gaijin, and I explore Japan, and I love traveling to places like this. I love traveling to the Inaka. I love traveling to places that are a little bit off the beaten path. And one of my favorite things, I've been here all day. Hey, follow the sun, good day. One of my favorite things so far has been the fact that there are definitely less crowds, 100% less crowds. And I've only seen a handful of Westerners in the whole freaking day, which, you know, I have no problem with Westerners. I want to make it very clear. Hey, Japan, how you doing? I made a stream, finally. But there are definitely less Westerners. I've probably seen 6 or 7 in the whole day here. So what I want to do today is I'm going to walk from here, from Korea. What the heck? Hello, thank you. I want to walk here from Ise Shrine all the way to the outer shrine of Ise. There are 2 main shrines here, the inner and the outer. And you'll see this little lined street. One of the things that I love so much. I think we've got about an hour of sun, more or less. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, I did. Do you think this is a good time? I hope it's a good time. I'm not very sure about the timing yet. But I'm going to be turning the camera around. For those of you who don't know, please subscribe, please like, please follow. If you want to support me, we have memberships on this channel now where I don't have any members yet, but I have been sharing little snippets of things that I get up to during my trip. And those are for members only. You can super chat, obviously. All those things help out. But most importantly, you being here, giving it a like and subscribing is the ultimate appreciation. Let me turn things around. I'm on my iPhone, by the way. And just to give you some context, Ise Shrine about 1.5 hours from Nagoya station, and we're gonna walk through these torii gates. How am I feeling? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. The weather today has been incredibly hot. There was a point that I was supposed to be here on my own, but I ended up coming with Mariko, because she's got more FOMO than me, believe it or not, I think. Perfect timing for Australia also, awesome. So, beautiful, huh? So she tagged along for the day, and I really appreciate that woman, I swear. She's so great. Not only is she fantastic at helping me out, she's a quick translator, and she's very encouraging. But obviously it changed the way that I did things, because doing things solo, I do things at my own pace and I stop whenever I want. So I do feel like I've done a little bit more than I had to. There was a point today that I felt I need to get some air conditioning and get some drink, get some water before I pass out, which hasn't happened in a while. And I bought a cap, which I'm not wearing now because the sun is no longer over my head. So what you'll see, there's beautiful lighting, by the way. What you'll see is this street of, the main shrine had a really incredibly beautiful street, by the way. But what you'll see is a street full of, I'm looking for food, by the way, also. In about an hour's time, I'm not so hungry. But I'm staying in a ryokan, traditional style ryokan, 100 years old. Here, near the station, very near the station. You've just subbed again. YouTube's unsubbed you. What? Follow the sun. What the heck? Hey from Phuket, how are you doing? Oh, the little green man is green. So let's make sure we get across. I'm feeling much more energized now than I've been for most of the trip. I actually came to Japan on antibiotics, for those of you who don't know. And I think the first few days here, during some of my live streams, you probably even heard it in my voice. I was just a little bit weak and a little bit getting over whatever I had, but I feel like I am back to my usual self, full of energy. Beautiful time of the day and nice place. This place is so beautiful. I honestly think, especially the outer shrine, which I would have actually, my plan was to stream from there, and my plan was to stream from there earlier on, but obviously I was with Mariko, and you know, it just, I'm cool. It's all good. I don't mind. But the shopping street there is incredibly beautiful, very beautiful. Wooden structures, traditional, lots of really yummy treat places, you know. So yeah, so instead I'm streaming now, but I don't think I would have streamed. Maybe tomorrow I can somehow figure out a way of getting up there at this time, because this time seems to be like not only is it cooler for me to stream, so just make a note, 5:30 in the afternoon Japan time isn't too bad, but it's not only cooler, but it also seems to be a good time for everyone. How is the ryokan? Yeah, the ryokan is like a Showa era style ryokan, which I absolutely adore, that style of ryokan. Let's check it out. Ooh, posh. And I haven't eaten. It's an interesting ryokan because unlike other ryokans, they only provide breakfast. They don't provide a meal in the evening, which is fine by me, because that suits my style of traveling more, I think, because it means that I don't have to worry about being back at the ryokan for a certain time if I want to stream, if I want to film, etc. But check out this sleepy street. I love it. I mean, it's just perfect, to be honest. Just a few sprinkles of people here and there. And the great thing about staying in a place like this, in like Ise, where I am right now, Ise Station, is that probably this place can be done as a day trip from Nagoya, definitely. Maybe even from Osaka, it can be done as a day trip. 2 hours on the train, maybe, from Osaka. But most importantly, when you stay overnight, all the tourists start leaving at around 4:30, 5 p.m. And then you're left with this. What do you think, guys? Breakfast only ryokan. Sounds good. Breakfast is the most difficult meal to get in Japan. Although it's a Japanese style breakfast, which I am not gonna lie, I am a little bit, yeah, I find it a little bit difficult. But hey, I will be filming the ryokan experience. I'm actually going to be filming not all of my hotels, but all the different types of hotels that I stay in during this trip. And this is one, because I'm staying in different types of ryokans and not all the same. This ryokan is obviously only breakfast, Showa era style ryokan. I'm staying in different styles. Girl Wander Down Under. Yes, it is so relaxed. I love it. And you'll see now, I'm keeping an eye on the connection, because we're going to be walking into a wooded area, a forested area. Hopefully the bugs don't kill me or eat me alive. And we're going to be walking into a wooded area, which is the approach to the outer shrine here in Ise. This is a typical sort of Inaka style street or road. It looks nice and quiet there, very peaceful. What did the Japanese breakfast consist of? I haven't had the Japanese breakfast yet, because I literally I arrived at 10 in the morning from Nagoya. I got the 8:50 train from Nagoya Express train, Kintetsu Railway, by the way. And originally I had a really nice train with interesting seats. But then Mariko decided to come, so I had to change train. But it doesn't matter, it's all good. And yeah, so tonight's my first night. I left my luggage in the ryokan, and I've just checked in like an hour ago. Said goodbye to Mariko, who's on her way back to Nagoya as we speak, and to Tokyo. And yeah, so I've just checked in. They asked me at what time I wanted breakfast. I said 7:30. I've got a feeling I made a mistake. I should say 8. I'm going to change it to 8. Hopefully they can accommodate me and change it to 8. There's no need. Although it is a ryokan and it usually gets very, very, very bright, very, very, very early. And it means that I'm usually awake much earlier. And it actually might not be a bad idea to be out filming this area nice and early in the morning when there's no one. What do you think, guys? The station is all the way down there. I was in Okage Yokocho, that's right. Gazumi, correct. I was in Okage Yokocho. It was really nice. It was actually a really, really nice Yokocho. Nice shopping street. To be honest, I was being very impressed with that area. Might try to squeeze it in tomorrow evening, although I have been to both the outer and the inner shrine and the Yokocho, and therefore I'm not very sure what's in store for tomorrow. I was considering renting a car tomorrow, but I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. Number one, I'm a little bit scared of renting a car on my own. The plan has always been to rent the car the first time with someone, so that I'm not fully on, like completely on my own. But these streets seem quite easy to drive around. But other than that, you see this area, because it's so popular with I wouldn't say Western tourists, but very popular with people. I wonder if I can enter at any time. I think it was till sunset that I can go in. There's a police guard there, or I wonder if it will tell me that I can't go any further. We shall see. Anyway, we shall try. Beautiful. So beautiful. Check it out, guys. Oh, there's people coming through. So yeah, the public transport here is so good. There are so many trains and buses and everything that I'm sort of not sure if it's worth renting a car. Although Luke recommended me driving somewhere, but I want to go to the coast, and there's like a train every 20 minutes to the coast. Yeah, they ride on the other side of the road compared to Gibraltar. So I went to this museum earlier on with Mariko also. You can't film inside, but it's very pretty, and I want to show you the view because it is actually very pretty. Check it out. Rent a car, Nathan, you'll be fine. I did it by myself, no issues. Did you not go with Michaela? Some places you could reserve online beforehand. Oh, this is something. Hey. The issue is I just want to do driving in Okinawa. I think that's probably going to happen. So there will be a time when I drive in Okinawa. I think you need to sort of decide where it's worth driving and where it's not worth driving. Just getting a car just for the sake of driving also doesn't make sense to me. Wall going into the wooded areas. Okay, maybe the internet connection is going to not be so stable around here. I'll see how far I can go. So this is what I love about these sort of shrines. You walk and there's no one around. It's like this has a little bit like Meiji Jingu vibes, right? I'm gonna shut up for the next minute or so just to give you some ASMR. Yeah. I think it's a great place to visit, and I think if you're like me, and the more I get to know you, the more I realize that we're quite similar in many respects. But I think spending one night or 2 nights here and slowing down is perfect. This is what I needed. A place where I can just wander around being quiet. Luke, my YouTube brother, he's like, dude, just do it. Rent a car. Once you rent a car, it will open up Japan in a different way. And I agree. I do agree. I think I've reached a point now, 10 years of travel, around more or less 30 trips or so, that maybe renting a car now will unlock the next sort of like part of Ninja Monkey Happy Gaijin adventures. But I will assess what it's like, where I want to go tomorrow. This evening I'm going to assess where I want to go and how I can get there. And yeah, and I'll decide. I'll look at all of the different options. I'm not going to rent a car just for the sake of it. So over there we cannot film over there because it's I can walk up to here, but I cannot go past because that's the sacred shrine area. So hi. すみません。ごめんなさい。I've just been told off, guys. So I shall leave. trees are amazing. The enoki trees are pretty nice, huh? And the sound, listen to the sound. I think Luke is right. The time will come for renting a car. There will be a time when I need to rent a car, and I will definitely rent a car. But tomorrow might not be the day. I have good signal, right? I'm quite shocked. I want to show you this view again, where I was at. Oh, this is the part that it doesn't like. The connection drops here, which is kind of ironic because this is the area that's closest to the city. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I am in Ise, Mie Prefecture, and I've just walked all the way to the shrine, or most of the way to the shrine. I couldn't go any further. The guy was like, internet, no. Now, I wasn't gonna film in there. I made it very clear to you guys, so you know I wasn't gonna, because I actually went there early and I knew there is a sign just at that point, just below, just at that point, that says no photos or camera. And I'm always super respectful about those things, right? But hey, he was like super preempting. But the funny thing is, I've just walked through the whole of the forest area with really perfect connection, and I reach the entrance and it goes. The internet connection goes, but we're back. We are back. Right, I'm gonna start scouting. I'm gonna start scouting something for dinner. I'm using an eSIM this time around, Sakura Mobile eSIM. There's two different styles or two different types of eSIMs that you can get, so just be aware. If you're interested in getting an eSIM, you can always use my affiliate link that you can find on the video description, I think, or www.ninjasaru.com. But either way, just so that you're aware of the two different styles of eSIM. One of them is an unlimited eSIM, and that works very similar to a pocket Wi-Fi in the sense that you might be capped daily. If you use a certain amount of data, it might slow you down. They might slow you down, which is common. And then the one that I have is actually a limited data SIM, meaning that I have 100 gigabytes of unlimited data for 100 gigabytes. When I run out of those 100 gigabytes, then I run out of those 100 gigabytes, but I will not be throttled at all. So that's what I opted for. So far, I think that's going to be enough for my trip. Right, I want to walk this way just to check out what there is around here and turn to the left. Oh, and for anybody who's wondering, yes, you can tether. I've been tethering my phone to dandelion chocolate, bean to bar. Ooh, interesting. I've been tethering my phone to my laptop without any problems. The only thing is that you do need to get your settings, input the settings into into your phone. Gazumi, I agree with you. That shopping street was amongst one of the best, most beautiful shopping streets that I've been to in Japan. I agree with you, which is why I'm very tempted to go back and check it out. By the way, because when I stay in Ryokan, it's sort of like lazy time for me, and this is a sleepy town, and I don't see myself doing anything. Maybe if I try to find an izakaya or something. But I have been editing my Studio Ghibli vlog from yesterday. I was in Studio Ghibli yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I was in Studio Ghibli. And I have about 70% of it edited, and I might be able to pop that out here on this channel. Hello everyone. Hello Gaijin. Hello Amedia, how are you doing? Hi from Australia, Nathan. Great to see you back in Japan. My husband and I love your travel tips. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. And hello fellow Gaijins. I think the first thing I'm going to do is find myself a drink of water. Remember to stay hydrated. It's been hot, it's been humid. I've got tonight here, I've got tomorrow night here, and I'll be going to Osaka the following day. But I've actually got my train to Osaka like at midday, but I might change it and try to leave earlier, see how I feel. I just know that if I go to Osaka too early, I'm gonna end up overdoing it because there's so much to do and see in Osaka. So I just thought if I leave Ise like at midday, then it forces me to slow down, and I'm the sort of person that needs to be forced. Okay, I feel like I might have to turn around and go back a way that I know, because this totally does not feel like where I thought I was going to be going. I'm just going to walk a little bit more, and if I can turn left, I'll turn left. Connection is solid, guys. So impressed with my eSIM so far. Obviously, I have to keep an eye on the data, how much data I have, etc. but I think I've used like 15 gigabytes in a week. And a week and a bit actually. It's Friday, so a week and a few days. Right. So 15 gigabytes in a week and a bit isn't too bad. I'm gonna keep an eye out for izakaya also, because I do love going to izakayas in quieter places like this. They're always fun to talk with the locals. Ise Shinma is national park. Ise is a northern part. Shinma is a southern part. Shinma has more to see, including the World Heritage Amasan women's free divers. Yeah, there's so much to see. This is a thing everywhere. There's so much to see. I think when it comes to Ise also, you need to take into consideration the time of the year that you're going. I don't fancy being in a natural forested or natural place in the summer. Google Maps is my friend. I just can't be bothered. I have a second phone with me in my room. I just refuse to carry it with me. It's just an extra thing I don't want to carry. Right, if I get lost, then I will, which I feel like I'm starting to get lost. There must be a way to get to the station from here. Gazumi, I did research it. The times just didn't fit with me. They just didn't fit with my schedule. But thank you. Maybe I will look into it again. There's a hair salon here. You know what? I need to get a haircut. But yeah, I did research it at one point, and I realized that actually, if the times don't work for me, I'd rather arrive in a place at a time that works out well, rather than go on a fancy train that gets me there at a time that's just going to destroy my trip, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to turn left here. Now I'm lost. I could always ask where the train station is, but what's the fun in that? I don't have a terrible sense of direction. I know more or less what I need to do and where I need to go. And there's a vending machine there. You know what? I've got a feeling this is the correct route. And the little green man has just turned green, which tells me that the gods are telling me to go this way. These are the sort of little places that I like to come to. I wonder if it's open this evening. Is there a time? Because these are the sort of places. Hey, thank you so much for the sun. Yeah, Agu Bay is where I'm aiming to go to. So yeah, I was saying this is the sort of place that I like to go to. You know, like a little bar with 3 or 4 seats, because then you're usually forced to talk to people. No dangerous, no serious. What, Daru Master? Thank you so much for the super chat. That's gonna go towards a water. Mizu onegaishimasu. So thirsty. and it's hot. Ooh, it's expensive. These are 600 mils. Let's do this. Do I have... This is the problem about holding. Right. 100 yen. And 50 yen. Fallen on the floor. Yay! Ta-da! Thanks. Woof. Let's see. Shimakaze from Osaka, 10:30 a.m. returns either 2 or 4 p.m. So I am in Ise and I need to get to Osaka. So it's Ise to Osaka is what I'm looking at. Ise to Osaka. And you know what? I've walked so much in the last 10 days that I've been here that I feel like I have lost weight. And I know I've lost weight because my shorts are starting to fall. So yeah, hi. Sorry. Eigo, you speak English?
Little.
Oh wow.
Where are you from?
Gibraltar.
Huh?
Nihonjin desu ka?
Yes,
Ah.
of course.
Oh, well, of course, maybe no. Maybe you're from somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, okay. Chinese.
Oh. Are you from Ise?
Yeah.
Wow. Ise kirei desu. Kirei desu.
綺麗です。
Mm.
Shrine, it's a shrine.
とても面白いと綺麗。2 nights. Yeah. So friendly. These people are so friendly. Thank you. 30回です。日本に30回。はい、30回。
ほとんど日本人。
もう。
他の国もたくさん。Only 日本。
日本。はい。ヨーロッパ人です。
ヨーロッパ人どこの国？
ジブラルタル。
ジブラルタル。
スペインの南。
スペイン？
はい、でもイギリス人です。
あ、
スペイン人じゃないです。はい。カミーノ・サンティアゴ。行ったことがありますか？
行ったことないから。
行ったことないから。はじめまして。So friendly, sorry. Some friendly person just stopped me saying, she heard me speaking in English and she was like, hey, don't worry. And I used to drink some water. I got that and I haven't got the water. Okay, let's turn things around so you can see where we're at. Is this where we were at before? This is... Oh, the station is there. Awesome. Cool. My sense of direction isn't too bad, I think. I did the clean getaway, yeah, because sometimes when it comes... Let me just plonk this here and turn things around and explain a little bit. But sometimes people are really friendly and it's super nice. Let me just sometimes people are so friendly and I really appreciate having the chat with people, but sometimes it gets to a point where you start thinking, are they just being overly friendly and they don't know how to stop, or they're just being polite? And that was an example of small talk gone maybe 1 minute too long. And then it starts becoming a little bit awkward. Do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, water. There's small talk, and then if you just go over the minute mark or like over a little bit too much small talk, it just gets weird. She thought 3 English practice. Just kidding, probably. She probably thought that. Did she ask if you were Spanish? I hope you pointed out that there's no such thing as Spain, only Greater Gibraltar. I love that. No, she said, I said Gibraltar, and she said Spain, like south of Spain. You got the same vibe. Why did I decide to go to Ise? Amelda, that's a very good question, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. I am on a mission of completing all of Japan's prefectures, and I only have 3 or 4 left to do. 3 to do, I believe. So Mie was one of the prefectures that I hadn't visited. In fact, Aichi, Nagoya was a prefecture that I hadn't visited. Now I have. So that's 2 prefectures that I've done, and I just have a few left to do. I think I only have 3 left to do. So I came here to tick box the prefectures, but also because it's one of Japan's grand shrines, one of Japan's great places, and one of the things that I like to do when I'm in you know, for the channel is travel and experience things, so that if people ever ask me questions, I can answer from experience rather than from just reading an article or doing research. So that's the reason why I went to Ghibli Park. I went to Ghibli Park not because I really wanted to go to Ghibli. I probably would have done it eventually, but I have so many questions about Ghibli Park that now I've done it, I've been there, I've done that I can answer your Ghibli Park questions, if that makes any sense. So yeah, anyway. Nathan, US $12 return ferry from Kashikojima Station Wharf is a cheap water cruise to Ago Bay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Gazumi. You're giving me some good tips. I'm gonna have to go back and read what you're saying. 3 to go, and then we will have to look for another goal. Yeah, I think my next goal will be driving, or the island, or whatever. I mean, yeah. When you tick all the 47 prefectures. Did passing by on the train count? No, passing by on the train does not count. My rules are very, very strict, actually. They have to be places where I either spend the night or I spend at least 12 hours or at least 10 hours as a day trip. So I have very, very strict rules. What 3 prefectures do I have left? I have, ooh, that looks really good. Hello. The prefectures that I need to do are Okinawa, Miyagi, and Higo, and actually one more, and I'm going to the Noto Peninsula also. So 4, and yeah, so getting very close, very, very close. I remember you asked me about Ghibli Park a year ago. Yes, exactly. Follow the sun, and things have changed. So I'm glad I did it when I did it, because now the Sanpyo Pass exists, which is a pass that gives you access to the whole park, which didn't exist until I think March this year. I think they released they like opened everything. So Ghibli Park is now finished, if that makes any sense. Previously they opened it in like phases. You had to go you know, a ticket for one area, a ticket for another area, and now I've done it, you can get a ticket. Anyway, it was a great experience, it was very interesting, and now I can answer your Ghibli Park questions. Is it worth it? For some people it is. Is it worth it for everyone? Probably not. I'm not very sure if children would enjoy Ghibli Park, because there aren't really any amusement rides. It's all very immersive. It's like walking through a work of art, and not even interactive, but a work of art where you can explore, immerse yourself, look into drawers, open cupboards. That, and you know, it's very beautiful for adults and for those people who are curious. But I'm not very sure if children after 1 or 2 hours might get bored. What are your thoughts on that? To be honest, there were so many more adults than children. I haven't seen a single tourist since I started the live stream. Okay, let's carry on walking. Let's carry on walking. All right, let's go. Let's turn things around so you can see what's going on. There was like a little side street that I saw before that looks very interesting. This looks kind of pretty. Did it have anything from the Wind Risers? I think so. But you cannot call them attractions. I mean, Ghibli Park has some themed areas like Valley of the Witches and like Mononoke and Forest, like themed areas. But then the Grand Warehouse itself is there are multiple what I would call like set up. Ooh, the first foreigners, gaijins, are there in front. But basically there are some set up sort of locations where you can pose, like photo spots, so that you can take a photo and it looks like you're in the movie, if that makes any sense. And I think they have them for most of the movies. I'm going to turn things around. I don't like pointing at people. But yeah, pretty cool. Ooh, Ise Japan markets. This is what I looked at before. There's a tiny little, there's a Spanish bar. Check it out. It's like a little style thing, yeah. Well, I don't know if they're going to recognize me. I don't know. I was stopped in Ghibli Park twice. In Ghibli Park, it depends on where they're from, really. Ultimately. Chichi. Ooh, this looks like it could be a fun place later on after dinner. I don't know. I'll bring my streaming gear just in case. Karin. Because they're French. I have very few French viewers. Las papas. So they're on holiday from the 9th to the 24th. Oh, and then today's the 9th to 24th. Today's the 19th. So unfortunately, I won't be able to have Spanish food. Yeah, Gazumi. I think today I've seen a handful, maybe including these two, maybe 8, even less, maybe even less. So let's see. I want to walk the way. Let's walk this way. And walk this way. Oh, look, another one. They're probably all staying in my ryokan. The ryokan person told me that that there were some French, some Swedish people, I think some German people, and that's it. So impressed with the internet connection. I say better than Tokyo. That is my ryokan, guys. There. That's my ryokan. That's where I'm staying. By the way. So conveniently. Is it? No, no, no. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, that's not my ryokan. What I was talking about. That's my ryokan there. What the heck? This is my ryokan where the bicycles are. That's where I'm staying. For anybody who's interested. Oh, they have a happy hour. There's beer next door. Some of the food looks really good. Nobody's asked me about Nagoya and my thoughts on Nagoya. Oh, look at this area. Yeah, that's probably right. There's less people connected, so. If I stream later, maybe, I'll probably do it on Ninja Monkey. I don't know. Although I'm trying to keep streaming and vlogging to this channel. I'm just very impatient. Really, Microsoft's network crazy. Guys, if you haven't liked the video, then please, for goodness sake, like. Oh, this is where I was before. Okay, let's explore one more time. Kitchen age. Oh, let's have a look what there is there in the menu. My biggest, also not issue, but worry is about driving is parking. To be honest, the driving is a little bit, but not so much. It's the parking. Like, where do I park? Oh, this looks like somewhere that I might be able to grab a bite. That's good. That looks good. 4,800 yen. That looks good though. About 4,800 yen. I don't think it's in my budget for today. So kitchen age, potentially somewhere that I might come to. I'm not super hungry either, but I should eat something. Yes, guys, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Let me explore this area a little bit further now that those Westerners aren't there, because for some reason I was getting nervous. What's this? There's a place here. What do they sell? Meaning. Hey, Beak, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. What is this? Yakitori. Can't go wrong with yakitori. Or you can go wrong with yakitori. Big, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your comment, and I appreciate that the videos have been useful to you. Nice little bar there. I had some incredible chicken wings in Nagoya. Surprisingly, very, very nice. Starting to get darker. It's currently 6:30, which isn't too late, I'd say. Have the prices been favorable? What do you mean by that? Have the prices been favorable? In what sense? I don't think prices have changed too much since April. And the yen is weaker, so in that respect, I'm gonna go to the other side of the station. I was given a map, like a food map, which I should have brought with me, but I didn't. The ryokan gave me a food map, and I don't know. They recommended a few things, and you know what? I'd say that it's actually a pretty good idea to take the recommendations of a ryokan where you're staying Oh yeah, and the other thing that also, the other hurdle that I need to like pass if I'm gonna drive is the whole returning the car with a full tank of petrol. Right, is there somewhere where I can cross safely? That looks interesting. Is that Kushikatsu? Ooh, Kushikatsu. I love Kushikatsu. Oh, this is the same place that that features in my eating video, and I love Kushikatsu. I love Kushikatsu, and it also is a place where you can eat as much or as little as you want in the quantities that you need. Ooh, what is this? This looks very interesting. Actually, the days are shorter in summer. Well, the sun goes down earlier in the summer, I think, or no, the longer. I can't remember now if they're longer or shorter. Right, I think I'm gonna have to start saying my goodbyes and finding somewhere to eat and relaxing. But I hope that you've all had a nice little walk with me here in Ise, and I'll try to stream again, obviously, maybe tomorrow from wherever I am. I'm not very sure about the time. It seems that this time is quite favorable for those of you who are in Europe and in Australia, but I just can't promise when I'm going to stream. But I do need to eat something and get settled in, maybe find a place to drink. But I don't want to overdo it, and maybe change the time of my breakfast for 8 a.m. instead of 7:30 a.m. So yeah, it's been fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay positive and be happy, gaijin. Thanks for the super chats and your support. Don't forget to like. Peace.